All praise to the Most High. Shalom to Israel. You now tuning in to One-on-One with K.I.N.G. I'm about to give y'all a little second just to get in my mind and see where I'm at with new projects and things like that. First time I'm trying this, so tune in. All praise. Shalom. Yeah. Y'all thought I was playing? Easy. So those who know me know I'm a truck driver. I'm gonna give y'all a basic breakdown. It's the cockpit right here, you know what I'm saying? Gadgets and gauges. I do this all year round, you know what I'm saying? GPS over there on lock. Got my little charge system when my stuff get low, tablet and stuff like that. Cockpit. You already know about the friendly, yeah. You know I got like 5 little jelly head. Take it back here. Rams on deck. You already know what's up. Feel me? 50-inch back here when I'm chilling. PS4, you know what I'm saying? NBA, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Got a little basic look down. That's my bump. You know what I'm saying? Clothes, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be living. You know what I'm saying? Sleep back here. Got the games on deck speaker. That's a custom speaker, by the way. Be thumping. You know what I'm saying? Always got the freshener in this joint. A little fish oil, stuff like that to clean my system out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? It's my studio, obviously. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be working, you know what I'm saying? But it's not supposed to be looking like that, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta put this up a little bit. My bad. I'm working on it. It's personal stuff, you know what I'm saying? So there's a general idea what I be looking like, you know what I'm saying? I got a little pop filter, so it pretty much blocks out all the sound by itself. Because, you know, this microphone is very powerful. You know what I'm saying? It costs like $170 on Amazon. It's a Rode mic, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hiding the secret. Oh, yeah, but you already know, man. Like, you know, I got all my projects on here. You know what I'm saying? Judah, that was a hot one. You know what I mean? All my projects is on iTunes, stuff like that. Definitely friendly. I got Teasers right here. You know what I'm saying? The first and the second Teasers. I got all my projects on lock. Singles right here. All my singles that I've been dropping. I got old projects on here. Some of my man stuff on here. Like, you see what I mostly got on here. It's all my stuff. I don't really rock with nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Then I got, you know what I'm saying, the start of Teasers right here, which is my next project coming up, and I'm going to talk about that, you know what I'm saying, later on in the interview. But that's just a basic breakdown, you know what I'm saying, to get y'all started, you know what I'm saying?
Get ready for millions of dead Americans, and then it's going to happen.
I'm reading my Bible, no, it's not surprising, you know how I'm coming. Yeah. A lot of y'all music is trash, that's why you claiming you dumping. Yeah. Never seen you higher than me. How are you claiming you jumping? Claim you athletic, I don't see you dunking. You and your belly look like you eat Dunkins. Reading the scriptures, they look like conjunctions. So, originally my series Teasers was literally what it sounds like. Teasers, you know what I'm saying? Until I dropped like a major project. So when I was developing my first Teasers, I developed an idea to do all my favorite industry beats. Some original if I wanted to. Most of the time, it was like a whole bunch of industry beats. When I first started, it was old school industry beats, sometimes new. I switched up with different artists, Wayne, Drake. You know how it is, you know what I'm saying? So the original idea of Teasers was me getting on a whole bunch of beats, industry beats, and just slaughtering them. That's all I had in my mindset. Slaughtering them things like far as like lyrically, content, pretty much taking their instrumental and putting it into my own hands, into my own current field. Like what would K.I.N.G sound like on this particular beat? You know what I'm saying? That was my original idea once I did it. And it was very successful. When I dropped my first, actually I dropped parts of my first one on my Reverb Nation page at first, and everybody was tuning in. I built a small fan base off of that. Now I already had like a solid fan base because of my old projects, like New Religion. Like everybody know my old projects like Blizzard and No Need to Wait and stuff like that. So when it comes to Teasers, I had a pretty solid fan base already, and they were actually, you know, tuning in, and they would really think, they was listening to me like, yo, you nice, like you real nice with these beats. So I was like killing like industry beats and all kinds of stuff, right? So it evolved from there though, because I thought I was only going to do one, and then I evolved to number 2. Now number 1 was all industry beats, no original content, no original work. Then it evolved to number 2. Number 2 evolved to a crazy, it evolved to a crazy, it got like, trying to get my mind processed because I'm really thinking about how excited I was when I developed it. Teasers Volume 2 is 100% original. If I pay for all the beats, I can put it out on the streaming sites. I can get paid for it, and I also got a whole bunch of artists. Now, shout out to my Glen Burnie alumni. I got about 4 people that at least went to Glen Burnie High School that was on the track. There's an artist named ABE, who was Lady T at the time. I got my boy Kana, my brother Bill was on there. Then I got my big brother Lewis that's on there. Call himself Luke Kane. All of them, every last one of them went to Glen Burnie High at least one time. So it's all Glen Burnie alumni when it comes to features on my secondary teaser. Now I did a lot of hits and stuff like that. That was like my hottest tape. And I didn't want to, and I switched up the posture. I switched up like what I wanted to do with that. When I dropped like my double tape, I dropped the double tape, and I dropped the first one and the second one all at once. Cause I remember I said I dropped like pieces of the first one at first. So that's what I was doing, and then I came out with the second one, and I was like, I want to do something different. I want to drop a double mixtape. Ended up dropping like close to 40 songs. So that's between the first one and the second one. Did huge numbers. Because I reached out and I got a whole bunch of features from other artists. It made it that much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like it made it huge. So after that concept, I promoted it for like a couple of months, and that was right around the time, for anybody that know me, I was really starting to walk into this truth. When it comes to the truth, it's like understanding that the people that's been oppressed, natives, blacks, Hispanics, so-called Indians, you know what I'm saying, the people that's been oppressed, we know that we are now, we know by biblical truth and biblical proof of the scriptures that we can pull up information and really connect with our ancestors, that we are Hebrew Israelites. I started coming into the truth, and I started applying that into my music, and that's where Teasers evolved. Now I got Teasers Volume 3, and anybody that heard that, it's pretty much all truth music. I still got real raw punchlines, like I'm stuck in hip hop, but now it's evolved around the right message. I'm trying to wake up my people and stuff like that. So then I got Teasers Volume 4, very successful. Now I'm working on Teasers Volume 5, and Teasers Volume 5 don't sound like nothing. I'm gonna say to date, my favorite one is Volume 3 to date, but I know 5 is gonna trump that. Cause I got, like I said, I got 5 of them. Volume 3 is my favorite one. Because I did a little bit of everything on it. I did like half industry, half original content. And it's just like lyrically, and when it comes to the walking in my truth music, I think it has like some of my best work on there. And I can argue with anybody about it. It's just a beautiful thing. So the whole concept of Teasers was also, it was just, I don't want nobody to forget the concept of what it is. That's why I'm talking about it right now. The concept of Teasers was always supposed to be like, here, take this for now until my major project come out. Like, for all my fans know that there's not too many teasers that's rocking out with my Judah project. You see what I'm saying? Or there's no Teasers project that's going to top my album that's coming out. Who is easy? Look for it soon. So for all my fans that actually wanted to know what Teasers is for, that's the major purpose. I know I stretched out a little bit, but I mean, I'm sure y'all wanted to hear me. The basic breakdown of Teasers is that it's a teaser. It's literally like, just take this for now until I give you a major project, whether it's a major mixtape like Judah, or it's a major album or a major single or something like that I really want to promote and push. So that's the basic breakdown of Teasers, y'all. It's really simple when you break it down. So, but I appreciate all my fans that's been tuning in. You know what I'm saying? It's real special to me. Yeah. Who is easy? Another single. One thing people should know about me is that I'm real, honest, and I tell the truth. There's nothing that I can't back up with scriptures or facts when it comes to the life that I'm living and the walk that I'm making. One thing anybody should know about me, that I keep it real. I'm a genuine person. And I'm revolving. I'm gonna stick to the topic. I'm true. I'm true. I tell the truth. That's one thing people need to know about me. And I'm an honest person. Not honest to the point where I'm gonna hurt your feelings or don't care, but I'm very genuine. I'm a very positive person. I do have a rough attitude when it comes to disrespect and certain like that, but not too many people disrespect me anyway. When it comes to me as a solid individual, unless the person really doesn't know me, they won't approach me in a threatening way, I believe. I mean, you can't really count on that because certain people will try you. And certain times it's just bad spirits, so I say demons more than anything, but I'm just an honest person. Genuine and true. Like, I try to give you all of me. I don't give you glimpses of pieces. There was a time where I was only listening to people. You see what I'm saying? I was only listening, I wasn't talking. Now I have the opportunity where I'm in a position where people will ask me for stuff, and I have to, I mean, they still talk to me, you know, in a major way, but now I'm in a position to give my insight on stuff. You see what I'm saying? And it happens. Like when the Most High grabs you out of your old wicked ways and try to renew your life, and he starts having you walk a prosperous way as a soldier or even a prophet or even a councilman in his army, his true army. It's all in the Bible, no religion involved. When the Most High really handpicks you to do his will and to wake up his people and save some souls for the end times, that's what it is. Like, that's all I'm doing. Like, that's all I'm doing. That's when you hear my music, and I know there's many people that study, you have to do more than just listen. You have to hear it. You got to study it, maybe apply it to your life. That's all I'm trying to do. I'll do your favor. I will do your favorite beats. I will. And I'll release the same message like I've been doing for the last few months. It's been a complete turnaround. Like, at first, I was just a positive artist. I was just a positive rapper, and I also was trying to be the best spitter. That's what I was trying to do at first. Now, I'm in this truth, and I'm just trying to sway somebody's desire to live wickedly. Like, you have no idea. You could be the most positive person, but I'm talking about if you disobey the Most High down to the dietary law, you know what I'm saying? You're still in sin. Doesn't matter how positive you are, how good your heart is. You can help people. You can feed the homeless. But if you go home and still eating unclean foods according to the Most High, which is in the Bible, all you have to do is go to Leviticus 11. It shows you everything that is unclean unto the Most High. But at the same time, I know that I'm dealing with a stiff-necked nation. A lot of people don't want to change their ways. They don't care. They don't want to believe in this. Why should they believe in this? They don't want to believe in a father that kills, and loves, and hates. They don't. It's all in the scriptures, though. You know what I'm saying? Religion has washed down the type of Most High that we really serve. When they say fear the Most High, that means they say fear his judgment. It says in the scriptures, he kills, he loves, he hates, he judges. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the religion has watered down what the Most High is all about. If he created everything, why do you not think that he has the power to take life away if he can give it? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a simple breakdown. So, you know what I mean? One thing you should know about me, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna bag it up. I mean, even if I don't know the answer, I'm not afraid. And like I said, I'm honest. I'm not afraid to say I don't know. And if I need to find out, I'll go find out. Or I'm gonna talk to somebody I feel comfortable talking to about certain things that I don't know. I'm a very honest person. That's what you need to know about King Easy. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. Okay. Go and take a number, got that lumber for the summer. I can see the storm is coming with the thunder, yeah. Go and take a number, got that lumber for the summer. I can see the storm is coming with the thunder, yeah. Go and take a number, got that lumber for the summer. I can see the storm is coming with the thunder. My message is clear. I'm talking to the lost sheep of Israel, the true Hebrews, the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm talking for the lost sheep, the people that don't know who they are, the people that suffer through the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28 to this day. I speak for the holy nation of Israel that's been cast out of the Most High's grace for not keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. The Bible talks about slavery, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. That only applies to a certain people. We know that. I speak. My message is very clear. I'm the messenger for the Most High. I talk to his lost sheep. I speak for the people that goes through more oppression than anybody else. Having the same struggles as another nation or another person of another nation is not the same as generational genocide, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people believe that our problems are economic and political and things of that nature, but they don't believe how powerful the Most High is. The Most High gave our children up to other nations because our ancestors did not follow the law, statutes, and commandments. My message is very clear. When it comes to my music, it's very clear. It's clear who I'm talking to. I don't teach hate when I tell people what's going to happen to these other nations that had a hand in us going to captivity. Because a lot of people think that we all live in this land that we live in complete unity. When one nation clearly is ruling these lands and other nations are living good off of our ignorance. The more, like, if you notice, like when it comes to hair care products, Moab, or AKA the Chinese, make more money off of our women, our queens, off of hair care products. Now, granted, within our nation, we do have a lot of our queens that have like their personal businesses, and some of them do make their own hair care products. But it's good. It's just not revolutionary for some reason. Not to mention, if you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, within them scriptures, it's a lot of them. 1 to 68. There's a lot of scriptures in there. Within them curses, it talks about black on black crime. Now, it doesn't say black on black crime, but it does talk about hating your brother. It's part of the curses. Remember, Moses wrote the Torah. That's the first 5 books of the Bible. Moses, when he brought the Hebrews out of Egypt the first time, because Egypt for the Hebrews was captivity, aka slavery, aka bondage, right? So when Moses was the shepherd to guide them out of Egypt, all the Hebrews, the Most High made sure that before they even got comfortable, that they found out the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That they found out a certain way to live, because they were going to be so toxic by living in captivity for so long. They had to get it as soon as they got out to the land of milk and honey. I know you heard that before. But the chosen seed comes through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You heard those names before. I'm sure you have. Even if you don't really study the Bible like that, I know you heard the 3 names of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, the original Hebrew forefather. Isaac, next seed to be chosen in line. Jacob, the last seed of the chosen line. But he was also supposed to be father of many nations. His name was changed from Jacob to Israel. That's why when you hear our brethren calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, it's because our original forefather, Abraham, was a Hebrew. Naturally, all his children will be Hebrews. But the scriptures talk about what children comes through what seed. So it's not all his children are Hebrews, because technically that's not true. Because it's only the chosen. The Most High has a chosen people. It's in the scriptures, and a lot of people don't believe that. But it's like when you look at history, look at the lynchings, look how the KKK rise up. Now, nobody never questioned why the KKK hated us so much. Nobody never questioned why were we the ones in slavery. Nobody really never, like, we watch the slave movies and we think that we're happy because now we have a LeBron James or something like that. And it's like a lot of young brothers want to be that. There's nothing wrong with that, being that type of figure, because he is a grand figure. But is that all we want in life? How about we just follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and become a holy nation again? Because they told us that we originated from Africa, which is false. We originated from Jerusalem. So, and it's deep. I'm very sure for anybody that's really not walking in this truth, this is very hard to hear. And especially when you look at where we live at, ghettos, stuff like that, and like you're like, well, where's this God that you're talking about? Like, why does He care about us? Look how we living. Look how many of us are killing each other. I mean, it's deeper than that. The Most High did that because our forefathers failed, just like their forefathers. When it comes to them other nations, look what they did to our people back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They enjoyed it. The Most High sent them on us, but they enjoyed it. But guess what? What they did to our ancestors, they still haven't had a judgment day. Now, all of us are still going to have a judgment day for how we lived before it's all said and done, because this wicked land is not going to last. It was built off the backs of slaves. Nothing that's built off of slave labor is going to last. Look how Egypt turned out. You feel me? My message is clear. I'm trying to wake up the lost sheep of Israel. The true Hebrews according to the Bible, according to the scriptures. That's all I'm doing. When it comes to my music, that's all you hear. When it comes to my family members, when they see me wearing my fringes, stuff like that, when they see that I got to be gone, when they see that I don't be following pagan customs, a.k.a. holidays, I celebrate holy days according to the Bible. There's no religion involved. I just really took the time and actually read my Bible. And then I found some videos to actually read this. You have to read the Bible a certain way. Not sharp with the scripture right now. Forgive me. But it's precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. That's a precept that says that. It's like the Bible 101. It's like a puzzle. You can read it like a book if you want to, but I'm telling you, if you want a true understanding, you have to learn to be able to jump back and forth between certain chapters and grab certain scriptures, because they literally tell 5 scriptures, if you get them out of the right places, can tell one message. Sometimes 20 scriptures in a row from different parts of the Bible can tell one message, because the Bible was written in parables. You know what I'm saying? One thing is going to sound like one thing, or one thing is going to connect to another. See what I'm saying? So that's a clear message. I'm just trying to wake up God's holy nation. And that's what the Hebrews are. All praise to the Most High. Shalom to Israel. All praise to the Elohim over all Israel. We're going to do this. I appreciate y'all tuning into this interview. And look out for my album, Who Is Easy, and Teasers Volume 5. Also, check out my SoundCloud, too. I got a lot of singles dropping on there. I'm not slowing up. Shabbat Shalom, too. Okay. Love y'all. The clouds. Yeah. I'll praise the album. Easy.
Lucid.
Shalom. Look over the stars, look over the clouds, 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 look over the stars, look over the clouds.